Hey everyone, in today's video, I have built something really cool, an RC tank made from 3D printed parts and custom PCB that I have used as chassis, and I will be testing it on different surface to see just how it will perform. And before we can get started, a big thanks to JLCMC for sponsoring this video. First, I 3D printed all the parts for this tank like drive wheel carrier, drive wheel cover, drive wheels, trucks and more. I found this design while browsing online and I left the original article and download link for you in the description. Once the parts were ready, I started assembling everything. To keep it strong and tight, I use this awesome nut and bolt kit that I got from JLCMC. Your one-stop solution for all mechanical parts. They offer a huge range of mechanical components with industry-grade quality at a very affordable price as compared to others with super fast delivery. For example, you can get an aluminum enclosure for just $0.5 as well as other parts like shafts, gears and bearings at amazing price. Ordering is super simple, just search for the product, select the quantity, place the order and you will get it delivered within 1 to 2 weeks. If you join through my link, then you will get a $70 coupon. And I got this parcel within 1 week and the quality of these products are just amazing, so you can check out JLCMC, link in the video description. Coming back to the video, here I am using M320mm bolts. We need total 8 M3 bolts, 4 for each section. After inserting all the bolts, I will tighten them with M3 nut and Allen key and our wheel section will be ready. I will repeat the same process for other one as well. Here I am using Bio motors is 60 rpm, but you can also use different rpm motors. All we have to do is simply connect the motor shaft with the drive wheels. After repeating the same process on the other side, both the wheel sections are ready. Now for the main body, instead of using a 3D printed chassis, I designed a PCB that acts as a tank's body. It also has all the components like MCU, motor drivers, sensors and all electronics parts. So there's no need for an extra chassis. So let's assemble the PCB step by step. First I applied solder paste using a stencil. Now I will place all the assembly components on the top layer like LM393 ICs for IR sensors, some resistors and capacitors, and some capacitor for smooth the power supply. And I also added a TP4056 IC for battery charging. Using my SMD soldering station, I soldered them. After finishing all the assembly component, now it's time to add the through-hole components like voltage regulator ICs, female header pins, IR LEDs and power supply, a boost converter and buzzer. Now it's time to attach the PCB to the wheel section, and to connect them, here I'm using M320mm bolts. After soldering all the components, now it's time to connect the motors to the screw terminal, and after connecting all the 4 motors with the PCB, so now our tank is almost complete. Only we have to add the tank tracks. Connecting them is super easy, and here I'm using a small 3D filament as a track link. And just like that, the RC tank structure was ready. Now I will add all the components like 2 L293D motor drivers to run all 4 motors, and ESP32 microcontroller so we can control the tank over Wi-Fi, and also added an OLED display to show the tank's movement. And it's time to program our ESP32. For this I'm using Google Gemini, and after getting the code I simply program the ESP32. And don't worry, I have shared the code link in the description so you can try it yourself. Once it's uploaded, on the back side of our tank we have to add two 18650 batteries. All the sensors were working perfectly, so I opened the Wi-Fi control interface on my phone. From here I can control the tank's movement and control these LEDs. As you can see, it's working absolutely fine. So now it's time for testing. So in indoor the tank moved smoothly with no issues. So let's take it outdoors for a real test. To make sure it works perfectly, I have added an NRF module for a good range, and as you can see the RC tank is handling it like a champ. Whether it's a rough surface, steepy slope, muddy patches or even sandy ground, it's running smoothly without any problem. Now for extreme testing, I try to run it on water, and as you can see, after going into the water it was not responding properly and things didn't go as expected. It was not working because all the electronics were completely open, and due to water splashes the ESP32 kept rebooting again and again. So I decided not to continue this test anymore, but it was really fun to see how it reacted in water. So that's it for this project, and our RC tank worked really well and it was really fun to build. And huge thanks to JLCMC for sponsoring this video. Don't forget to check out link in the video description.